Alright everybody, and welcome back to Secret of Evermore. When last we left off, we were told that the volcano is getting unexpectedly cold, and Elizabeth said that we should investigate that, and it might help us find a way back home to Podunk, somehow. She wasn't exactly clear on the details of how that might help us, only that it might, and thus we set off into the jungle without questioning her motives at all. And we found an entrance to the volcano, or an alleged entrance to the volcano, that was blocked by Ye Big Rock. And we've got a levitate formula that can move Ye Big Rock, but we need Ye Mud Peppers in order to make it work, which we don't have, but we were told we could find mud peppers in the swamp nearby. So that is what we will be doing in this episode. The diligent members of the audience might notice I have more hit points now. That's because I did indeed do the grinding I was supposed to do, and we now have a horn spear that is a mighty level 1 horn spear, and it can do stuff like that. Ah, the joys of a projectile weapon. And this is one of those special homing spears, and it comes back to your hand. It's like a boomerang in spear form. It is mighty convenient. Yeah, that is so much nicer than having to actually go up to enemies and hit them and risk getting hit. That makes the spears the best weapons in the game, unquestionably. I don't think they do the most damage, but you can throw them, and that is very nice. Beyond that, we've leveled up our heal spell a little bit. Hardball is still not very good, but it tries its best. Well, I guess it killed that guy in one hit, so it's not too terribly bad. Anyway, we're going to see about getting a couple more reagents. I think this lady over here sells the items, or sells reagents for our spells. It might have been the guy we were just at. Actually, I think this is the item shop over here, so we might be shit out of luck as far as reagents go. Yeah, she sells, like, petals and stuff. Yeah, she doesn't sell anything useful. I don't think the hotel guy sells reagents, and I'm not going to walk back to check. We'll just make do with what we have. It'll be an adventure. We'll have to actually be careful, and I might die. And, you know, when I die, I'll just fast forward back to where we were, and I'll spare you the pain of watching me fail. Or the joy of watching me fail. I don't know how much of a masochist you are. So here we are at the swamp's edge. We're not going to head to the swamp just yet. We want to explore up here and get all of our loot and stuff. So I don't know about you guys, but, well, it's another one of those fire pit things. Which doesn't seem to do anything. It just sits here looking weird, like me at a party. But I don't know about you guys, but I have not been having a good time getting sleep lately. So I feel rather sleep deprived. It's only like 10 p.m., which given my weird sleep schedule is still pretty early in the day. But I'm not exactly into it. I have a cup of coffee with me here, and that will be my companion for this journey into the swamps. We found water in this pool of water. Excellent. I like when it actually makes some degree of sense. So I don't know if you would call the swamp a maze, but it is confusing in places. And we got these little lily pads we can walk on. It's quite a bit more pleasant than any swamp I've actually been to in real life. Really, out here, some people would call this kind of a swampland out in southeast Texas. It's pretty swampy in places. And once you get into Louisiana, that can get very swampy. Very, very swampy. I haven't been to Louisiana since I was a little kid. A bit after I was playing Super Nintendo games. I was about 10 years old or so the last time I went into Louisiana. And we drove through the swamplands. And that was pretty cool. I'd kind of like to go back and just see that again. But that would involve me going outside, and, you know, I'm not really big on that most of the time. One thing I do want to do is to go back. Well, I never went to New Orleans. I would like to go there, and I would like to go there for kind of a goofy reason. They have this, one of the longest bridges in the world. Not the longest bridge, but one of them. And that's the bridge that goes over Lake Pontchartrain. And I just want to ride over that and look out and see the endless water. You know, kind of like you're playing Big Blue in F-Zero. That was the goofiest way to describe that experience. But no, I've just always wanted to ride over that bridge, just for the experience, I guess. I don't know why, really, but like the idea just seems really cool to me. I don't really even know how you go about making a bridge like that. I think that was built back before, I could be incorrect. I don't have, like, encyclopedic knowledge on the Lake Pontchartrain Bridge, but I imagine it was built before, maybe not before electricity, but before electricity was as common as it is now. Yes, I don't know. It seems like it would be quite the task to undertake. It'd be hard to undertake now in the age of power tools and computers, so I don't even know how you go about doing something like that, you know, in the old world where you don't have your iPhones and you have to actually figure things out on your own, which is just dreadful. But I can explore this simulated swamp, which, like I said, is not a maze, but it is kind of confusing. As you can see, we'll have those lily pad bridges we have to traverse. And I guess if you haven't played this game before, you really don't even know what your goal is here other than find a mud pepper. Now, I don't think it's that much of a spoiler to say this is a quote-unquote dungeon, a dungeon with a boss, and we will have to do battle with that boss in order to find ye mud pepper, which is the reason we came here. But if you're playing this for the first time, you might think it's just a reagent on the ground that you have to find like everything else in the game. And that is not the case. It is much more convoluted than that. Are these supposed to be frogs? Frogs with these really big snouts? Oh, 20 talent. That was from a mosquito too, I think. That was a loaded mosquito. Dog attack, now level 2. Now, you might think the dog attack has many levels because the dog is going to be using that same attack for the entire game. But you would be incorrect. The dog attack has the same amount of levels as the Bone Crusher and the Horn Spear and every other weapon in the game that you can use, except the bazooka. That doesn't level up. But, yeah, so it caps out, I think, at level 2. Because if we keep leveling up the spear, we'll get a bar that fills up 2 times, and it'll have an even stronger throw. But no, Dogbird over here now has a charge attack. So, I mentioned in the very first video about doing stuff with the AI, and I guess we can go ahead and show that off now. You can actually adjust what you want the AI to do in this game, both as the dog and the boy, and we'll make him a little bit more aggressive. And then you have the levels here. So when the AI is playing this character, you basically decide, do you want them to just spam the attack as much as they can, which you don't want that, or level 1, they will always wait for their attack to charge up to 100% before using it. Or what I'm going to go with, basically, you want the AI to always charge their attack up to level 1, or level 2 rather, before they use it. So now when Dogbird goes and does his thing, he's going to always be doing that charge attack, and it should do quite a bit of damage if he actually hit with it. Thank you for helping out. God damn. You know, when I want to illustrate something, it never happens. Well, he's going to attack something at some point in our lives, and you'll get to see. At least that's what I've been told. But yeah, funny enough, the dog will get to the point where he is out-damaging the boy by quite a bit. By the end of the game, he's doing, I think, like 300 or 400 damage in attack. It's silly. He's already doing 100 damage in attack, and we're still fairly early in the game. So yeah, he gets kind of silly. I would like to try and avoid using too many of our healing items, being that I don't have an infinite number of charges. And, we do have that thing to fight. If I were more diligent, I would have went and gotten reagents, and I'll probably have to do that off camera later on in the game, because there are some places in the game where getting the spell components you need is a little bit tedious. In fact, it's always tedious. It just gets more tedious. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I think we can go ahead and use another healing thing. And as everything in this game, the swamp has a really nice ambiance as well. And if you think I know where I'm going, you would be incorrect, because I have no idea where I'm going. 2 parts clay, and some oil. Someone's polluted the swamp. Most unfortunate. Okay, we've already been over here. So maybe we need to go... Maybe we need to go down. I know there is parts... If you're wondering why I'm murdering every frog we come across, I know you have to at certain points in order to make bridges appear. I just don't remember which frogs you have to kill. So, my solution to that problem is to murder every frog we run across. And, you know, because this is an RPG... see, there you go, we have one of those bridges appear. And it's probably just a petal. Nope, it's nectar. Even better. Nectar of the gods. Alright, I don't think we've been up here yet, because we just came across that little, Well, fuck you. You didn't even give me the courtesy of saying mist. So I don't think we've been over here yet. This is a really long little bridge here. Let's go... over yonder. Okay, I think this might be one of the key frogs right here. Yep. Most excellent. That's why it's nice to have a projectile weapon. You don't have to have one. You could walk all the way over there, kill him manually, and then come back, but who wants to do that, right? Son of a bitch. I think we're actually on the right track to go ahead and fight the boss. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. And there's more of it, whatever it is. Yep, nothing over here. He's just being a dumbass. Hey, kid! Give me a hand with this snake! It's getting out of control! You know, I'm not a really big fan of snakes. Not in games or in real life. And that snake's got some personality, okay? Alright, we do 72 damage a hit, that's not bad. So, if you did not have a projectile weapon, you would have to wait for this guy to lunge and attack you in order to be able to hit him. But we have a projectile weapon, so, well, I mean, it works better when it hits. This is not going to do anything. I don't know why I bothered to do this. I just wanted to make him pee-pee colored. 8 damage. Alright, we're doing a good job. 8 damage, we'll get him eventually. Alright, just make sure we don't get surprise killed by this guy, and we should be good. As long as we can keep hitting him before he hits us, we should be fine. I suppose that works for every boss. But, as long as I keep talking, I might fool someone into thinking I know what I'm talking about. And that's what really matters. So, I think it goes without saying, this boss freaked me the fuck out as a kid. We actually do have snakes around here a lot, so that was something that, you know, your parents warn you to watch out for when you're out playing. Yet another reason why I just don't go outside. So, snakes scared me as a kid, and also as an adult. I'm not a big fan. I don't like snakes. And I don't like this snake. But you gotta admit, he's got some personality. He has very large anime eyes, and, yeah, and hair. I don't really see a lot of snakes with hair, but, you know, whatever does it for you. Alright, let's go ahead and pop a heal right quick to make sure we don't get murdered by this guy. So far, we're doing really good with him, though. Like, I think we might be just a little bit over-leveled for where we're supposed to be, but that is definitely preferable to the alternative. And if you have the ranged weapon, this guy is quite a bit easier than trying to fight him with just a melee weapon. Son of a bitch. Damn it. I hit his little will-o-wisp flame thing, and it blocked my attack. It would be nice if we had some offensive alchemy at the moment, but we don't. And I don't have a way to get more hardball stuff for now. We might have to run back to the town. I don't know what all reagents they have in the little village. But I think we can just go from here straight to the last dungeon of this area. So we don't even have to go back by the town. But I want to, just to pick up on some stuff. I don't think anyone has any new dialogue, though. I don't think Dogbert has done any damage to this guy yet. So do we have any offensive magic? Wasn't even what I wanted to flash. I got in a hurry. It's my fault. I was impatient. Okay, no, we're running low on health again. Now, Salabog, which is this guy's name, I don't know if I've mentioned that. This guy's actually one of the subjects of fan art, almost as much as Thrax, funny enough. Not that there's a lot of Secret of Evermore fan art out there, or really a lot of anything. This is kind of one of those, I wouldn't say people have forgotten this game, but it doesn't really get talked about that much anymore. There were a couple of projects looking to do remakes of the game, but I think they were shut down, unfortunately. There was this pretty cool one that made it into more like an RPG. Well, I guess it's already kind of an RPG, but it's like an action RPG rather than your traditional sort of RPG. But that was that's been dead for a while now. I don't think they got very far into that project. I also found someone apparently made a Hexen mod that basically makes the game world into Quest for Glory 4, which I've thought about playing that on the channel just because it's so... like, the idea is so silly. Like, I always thought I was one of the biggest Quest for Glory fans out there, but no. There's people out there doing, like, full conversion mods for Hexen to make it into, like, a Quest for Glory themed shooter. But you gotta love that kind of stuff. And I'm having a really hard time landing this last... well, not even the last hit. These guys got more in them. I'm having a really hard time landing these hits and trying to come up with interesting things to say. So we'll settle for mediocre gameplay and boring things to say. Alright. This guy's still not fucking dead. He's taking those spear hits like a champ. I wish I had some better alchemy to use. Son of a bitch. Now the good thing is you have like invincibility frames when you're casting spells like this. So once you start your spell casting animation, he can't hit you. And that's rather nice. Alright, where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. God damn. I don't remember this guy being that tough. This is another one of those boss fights that I have to wonder how I ever beat this as a kid. You know, we've heard the stories enough times by now. You can only imagine what I was like at this point in the game, because I didn't even bother to level up the heal spell. So, I just used it like once or twice and like, I gotta keep drumming on this. I didn't understand RPGs, so to me it just sucked and didn't heal enough to be worth using, so I just used petals, which are limited to 6. It's kind of amazing. I don't know how I ever got past any of this stuff as a kid. It made the game seem a lot longer than it actually is, though, I'll give you that. Fuck it, maybe we'll kill him with a flash. You know, something I don't know, like, if we kill this guy with the horn spear, does he still only count as one enemy? Like, does that still just count as one for the purposes of leveling up your horn spear? God damn it. I was a little premature. Haughty. Alright, this guy's taking way longer than I thought he would. Holy shit. And if you're hoping there's going to be an explanation of why there's a snake that spits fire, you're not going to get one. It just exists, and we've already established this is Elizabeth's creation. She wanted this world. I have to imagine at least part of this prehistoric hellscape is her responsibility. It is a world where there are snakes this big. They have like, I think it's a Burmese python, one of the really big snakes. They have one of those at the Houston Zoo. I could be wrong, it could be a completely different snake, but it's one of those really, snakes should not be this big kind of snakes. And even that kind of freaks me out. If a snake this incredibly huge is like a thing out of my nightmares. Like, I would rather deal with a giant spider than one of these. Okay, come on, man. Come on, you're hogging the spotlight at this point. I can't believe he's not dead yet. I don't know why I thought that would do anything. I just wanted to feel like I was having an effect on the world. Holy crap. This guy is still out there, and he's still alive. And I just threw a spear like 6 times in a row somehow. I mean, he gave me a little bit of extra damage, not enough to kill this bastard, but, you know, I appreciate it all the same. So I think there might be a spell you get later that actually shows you the creature's hit points, but we don't have any way to know that yet. I mean, we're doing pretty good on keeping our own life up, so that's good, but like, I expected this guy to be dead a long time ago, to be completely honest with you. Alright, finally. And like everything else in this game, he explodes. Wow! That thing was even more hideous than the muck monster in The Sickening of Slime City. What a relief! That beast was about to suck up my hut and me with it. Thanks to you, it's sunk for sure. Good job. No problem. You can call me Blimp. I'll work with swamp gas and fume bugs. Oh, well that explains the stench. I haven't noticed. Come on in, kid, I'll show you my place. We don't question this, and we just proceed forward. It's not the great caverns of Maconda, but it's home. Well, if you like mud floors and leaf walls, it's pretty nice. I don't have much to offer you in the way of thanks for saving my hut, but I would like for you to have... Rustle. That's not it. I can't see how this would be much use to you. Still beating hard. Nice, but not what you need. Aha! Please, take this mud pepper. Received mud pepper. Mud peppers have special qualities if you know the right formula. Come back and see me again if you use it up, and I'll give you another one. Would you like to rest here for a while? Sure. We'll rest in this feces-scented hut. Well, I hope you had a good rest there. Would you like me to record your progress? And I guess we're gonna go ahead and say yes. So this is one of those save areas in the game that's kind of unique. Like Volcano Crater, like we can't go back there later. There's actually a couple of like unique save spots in the game that you can only use when the story allows you to do it. Very exciting, I know. You are all dying to know that information. So, I thought he sold reagents. No, we don't need to save. Thank you for invalidating what I just fucking said. Okay, so he doesn't sell reagents either, so I think I might hop back on all the way to the town and see if we can't get some supplies for our spells. Because it's very important to be prepared when you're going on an adventure, and, you know, I just have the feeling that Volcano is another dungeon. Probably because I've played the game before, but you know, that's what you should expect anyway. So we want to make sure we have enough stuff to cast our spells, and hopefully they sell enough stuff in town to at least cast heal, because that is the most important of spells, and I really haven't leveled up hardball enough for it to be anything more than a wet fart. So we're probably not going to use that very much, and we're just going to throw spears at everything. You know, the direct approach is the best one. If, you know, you're really bad at leveling up your spells. So let's hop on back to the village, y'all. Should probably speed this up. That would be what I normally do in these kind of videos. Can you... a little help here, please? Alright, and we're back in the village. So I don't think there's really any new dialogue here. There are many special items that you should bring along with you on your journey. Okay, that's just a tutorial NPC. We don't need that. So let's go ahead and see about what we can buy in this Yonda town here. The Vipers, blah, 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 blah. Would you like to buy some shit? And fuck. They don't have roots. They have water. I mean, I like water. It's wet. Okay, we got enough water. What do we need? We needed, it was clay and crystals, so we can't even make hardball here. I don't really want to go all the way out to Strongheart to see if he sells reagents, and I don't want to go all the way back to Bugmuck just to buy reagents. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know who sells roots offhand, and I'll have to go look it up. And, I don't really want to have to do that. But I don't think anyone else here is going to sell roots. The volcano to the north is rapidly giving off less heat. You need to investigate and stop the big freeze. And that's all she does. She lets you unequip your spells. Well, that was not very useful. Okay, I think we can run to this alchemist over here. I think this guy, the acid rain duder, I think he has roots. But I don't know, see? Unless you have like a guide or something, you have to just revisit these guys and hope you can get the reagents you need for the spells you want to cast. Mostly heal and your favorite attack spell. And there's a couple of other buffs we'll use later on, but no. I would like to buy ingredients. Fuck! Well, you sell clay. That's nice, I guess. What we really need, I guess, is crystals. That's what we ran out of. Well, I was hoping we'd get the stuff for heal, because that's really what I care about. We have... I guess we came this far. We might as well just get as much as we can, right? Okay, 90... And so we can go ahead and save here again. So we have 95 casts of Hardball, which does not have healing properties, which makes it significantly less useful than the spell that I actually wanted, which we only have 3 casts of. I really don't want to go back to every alchemist just to see if they have roots. I feel like I probably should, and that would be a good idea, but I don't want to do that because I'm lazy. And I would rather not if I could avoid it. So I tell you what, we're gonna go do a little bit of emergency planning here. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna rest and save right quick. And I think we're just gonna try our luck with these forecasts of heal. And hopefully I won't get myself good and fucked. Because I don't like to be fucked. Well, we'll do what we can. And, you know, maybe they'll make it a little bit more intense and exciting to watch. You know, me losing progress and having to repeat stuff. It's always very, very exciting. I guess we should go ahead and try to spam cast Hardball here to level it up a little bit more. So we maybe can actually use it a little bit instead of just having it in our spell list. It's actually not too bad right now. It's good enough to one-shot these Carniflowers, so it's not useless. And especially if we did that little spam casting thing like I showed you guys earlier, it can still be useful. Alright, here we are at this yonder rock, yeah. And it is in our way. So let's just give that the old levitate right quick. And it's amazing. The rock has moved. Now, if you were really diligent, which I'm not, you could go all the way back to Blimp and get another mud pepper, and it would let you skip some parts of this dungeon. But I don't care that much, and we're just gonna go for it. I don't even care enough to get healing items, so you think I'm gonna do that? Hell no. So we are now inside of the volcano within a couple feet of lava, and logically, we should be in agonizing pain right now, but we're doing just fine. And we have some more of these vipers, but we are now a little bit higher level and in theory better equipped to deal with them. It said in theory, because I can't hit shit. The fuck? I'm hitting the rock. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright, well we have another rock blocking our path. And whenever you see these little testicle-shaped boulders here, you know we need to use the levitate spell. And for this part of the game at least, mud peppers are still keys. Later on they will become just common, you know, trash ingredients. But right now they are important. So we have to go get some more mud peppers inside of this here volcano. Which does not seem like a place mud peppers would natively grow, but what do I know? I'm not a botanist. And these guys are being pains in the ass to hit, and making me very unhappy. Found some clay in a bucket. It is so much more fun to spam cast these, though. I don't think you're supposed to do that, because you kind of have to use a glitch to do it, but it does make alchemy much more fun. No lie. Alright, we got ourselves a mud pepper, and I think we can just levitate this out of the way now, and it'll form a little bridge so we don't have to walk all the way back. I think. Don't quote me. It did not, and I'm unhappy. Alright, so we're gonna run the long way back. I thought it would make like a little bridge right there and you could just walk over it, but that is apparently not the case. And we gotta loot these yonder buckets. 100 talons. What's 100 talons to me at this point, really? Anyway. So, what we got over here? And we have yet another boulder blocking our path. Let's see if we do a little bit of spell stacking here. Yeah, so that makes alchemy way more effective when you don't have to actually wait for your current animation to end before you can begin the next one. It actually makes them kind of convenient to use, as opposed to a huge pain in the butt. So we need to find another mud pepper to block, to remove that boulder, and basically unlock a passageway to go further. Because if it's a blocked passageway, you know it's important. Okay, that's the bridge I was thinking about. Not as convenient as I was hoping for, but we'll work with it. And I think there's actually some alchemy formulae here in the volcano that you can miss. And there are quite a few things in this game that you can permanently miss and never have the opportunity to get them again. And I'm going to miss some of those things because there's no real bonus to 100%ing this game. And that is something I hope that you can live with. Because if you can't, you're going to be disappointed. Oh, we got some roots! We're now up... I thought we were at 4 casts before. Am I wrong? Is it not roots? No, it's roots and water. So I guess... Huh. I thought we had more than that already. Okay, we got 5 petals. Some doggo biscuits. I really don't want to use a heal at this point. I don't think anyone in here can heal us, though. But, I would rather not use our petals up if I can avoid doing so. I need to avoid getting hit. That would be nice. So we're still on that quest for that mud pepper, and I don't remember exactly where to go in these dungeons. Because they're all kind of confusing. Okay, we got another bridge here, so we need to go back up here. So let's just hop on over that way. Ah, mud pepper. Alright, we're good. We're good. And I think we want to use that here. So you could bypass, like, one of these doors if you went and got a mud pepper. Is it worth the trouble? I mean, honestly, no, but it would let you move just a little bit faster through here at the expense of your patience. And that's really what it's all about. And we're already at another one of these blocked doorways. Alright, we gotta heal. We really can't put it off any longer. We gots to heal. I got some clay. Mud pepper? Damn it, no, it's a petal. Alright, I didn't want to use another petal, but, we're at our inventory limit, so I guess we might as well pick it up, because I'm not coming back here to get it later. Didn't even full heal. So yeah, I guess the petals are not as good as I remember them being. So I think this mud pepper is actually held by, one of the vipers we have to kill. But you're gonna know which one that is as soon as you see him. Because he looks special. But I don't remember exactly where he is. And thus we have to look for him. Okay. I don't remember if we have to come in here at this point yet. We got some ash. That makes sense to find, and I guess it doesn't really, but whatever. Where there's fire, there's ash, and I guess there's fire in a volcano. So I believe there is a secret door in this little network of caves somewhere. Now, exactly where in this network of caves, I don't know. So I'm going to try my best to find it, but I don't make any promises that I'm going to locate it. Just go ahead and take care of these guys right quick. I'm going to be doing a lot of wall hugging to try and see if we can find those little secret doorways. Thankfully, doing multiples doesn't count as 2 casts of the spell. It should, but well, I say it should, like logically, but like from a gameplay perspective, no, it shouldn't. They did it right. Some ash. Look around for secret doors, which I'm not finding any in here. We don't need to fight them. We've done enough fighting for one lifetime. God damn it. I guess we're gonna have to break down and use a healing spell. I no longer know where we're going or why. Well, we're back over where the little entranceway was. I thought we were trying to find a mud pepper to move that boulder, but I'm no longer sure. Okay, I think we're making progress in the right direction. Ow, you shitting me? We had to come all the way over here. Okay, the silver one's the special one that I mentioned earlier. I'm sure you figured that out by now. It's a Viper Commander, and spoiler alert, he drops a mud pepper. And I don't know if we have to go all the way back through those caves just to move that rock. This guy's tough too. Give him a couple hard balls there, and we got ourselves a mud pepper. So I think now we have to walk all the way back through those caves to get to that fucking rock, just so we can progress with the game. As you can see it here, teasing you. It's laughing at your family. That rock has insulted your honor, so we have to run all the way back to it. Which, thankfully, won't take too long. We can just use our little tapping, the tapping technique for faster running in Secret of Evermore, and I somehow did not find this. Oop, this might be... maybe? No. I know it's in here somewhere, and people will probably be upset with me if I don't find it. I know I'll get at least one person in the comments being like, you missed the obvious secret door. But, I don't remember where it's at. And I would rather not have to look up a guide for this game to find everything. And like I said, I'm not going to 100% the game. I'll tell you that now. It's not going to happen. There is no difference between not 100%ing the game and 100%ing the game. Story-wise, it plays out exactly the same. So, I'm not really going to spend the time to try to do it. I found it, but we're not going to go in there yet. But I found it. Alright, we got some... I can't carry no more water in this volcano. How'd you find me? I'm hiding here. Hiding from the vipers. What do you eat? We're going after the vipers ourselves. Oh, never mind. That's my character talking. We're going after the vipers ourselves. They're cooling down the outside world. Ah, so you're a couple of heroes, are you? That's good for you. Let me give you something for the challenges ahead. It's the speed formula. It will increase your agility in battles. Just mix 1 part wax with 2 parts water, and you're in business. This is the speed formula that I don't remember if it's actually any good. But we need to use some water anyway, so... Save over Blimp's hut right here. And let's see if we can make room for some water here. And it is cool to see the spell animations, no lie. There's a couple, there's one in the next section of the game that's really funny. If you ever wanted to see what our boy looks like if he was a bodybuilder, it's a great spell. I don't recommend you use it, but we'll get to that when we need to get to that. So let's just run back and try to find that boulder, because that's where we got to go. I think I'm on the right track. I don't think I've gotten horribly lost yet. Alright, here we go. Get out of my way, please. Thank you. Alright, and we can now proceed with the game. Isn't that nice? So, if Bugmuck didn't count as a maze, and the swamp didn't count as a maze, this part will count as a maze, and I can already tell you this is going to take up the rest of the goddamn video. I do not remember, no matter how many times I play this game, I don't remember how to get through these little pipe mazes. And they are a pain in the ass. So, these little currents of water are going to carry you through this series of pipes, and you have to fall down the right hole. How do you know which one is the right hole? You don't. Good luck. Actually, I think there is a little light that shines over the correct one that you need to go to, but if you're playing this for the first time, you're not going to know that. You're not even going to know what to look for. Okay, so we don't need to go to that one. And it's not this one either. And these all dump us out, I think. Yeah, they're not exactly the same room, but they might as well be the same room. And that takes us back to here. And I think you can make the wrong decision from the very beginning if you don't know. Okay, we need to go to that one, the one that has a little light on it. Now, how do we get there? I don't remember. I think we need to take the longest, most convoluted path, obviously. And if you use your tapping method, you can actually run against the currents a little bit, which is helpful if you need to change your direction. Oh, no, that was wrong. And back to the beginning. Back to the raft. If you get that reference, you get some fake internet points that don't mean anything. Congratulations. Okay, so I think... No. Ah! I hate this place. This is definitely the first of mini mazes in this game. You could argue the other areas weren't a maze, but this is a maze, and this is just designed to waste your time. And it is very good at it. We might need to go through that pipe right there. I can't really tell. We don't need to go that way. I think we've gone way too far. Yeah, we don't need to go. This is a big... We don't need to go here either. So let me just wear out my A button right quick. Trying to run against the current here. Oh, fuck it. I don't care anymore. Don't run against the current, kids. You'll just end up tired. Okay, so let's try this little pipe up here that has the little covering on it. And we'll go down here. Fuck. Okay, well, let's try that one again. Try that one a second time. And we'll try to go up this time. And this way. No. Maybe we need to go down here. Trying to be on guard. No. There's no fighting it. Just accept it. You're gonna have to do it all over again. It's just the way it goes. Okay, so I think that little pipe is, or the covered pipe here, I think is the way to go. You just have to remember the correct thing. We don't want to go down the short pipe there. We want to take this longer route. Is this correct? No. Fucking hell. It's not correct. Oh, my ass. I told you this is going to take up the rest of the video, because I don't remember how to do it. I just remember I hate it, and I want to die every time I'm here. So, no, this is the way we went last time, I think. And we wanted to try we wanted to try a different direction, so don't go under the second covered pipe. We've already covered the covered pipe. We don't need to cover it again. Alright. We'll try this one again. We're not going to go through the second covered pipe. We've already been that way. What was that way? No, too late now. We're committed. No. Alright. Maybe. Yes! Oh, thank you, Jesus. And we open that, and I think we have to go through more of these fucking pipes to get there. Ow! Hey, watch it. I'm not gonna hurt you. Not all vipers are savages, you know. We were all peaceful once. the desire for power was too strong. Now there's someone leading the Vipers and the Raptors in order to take over. If you fight this force, we may be peaceful again. Would you like to record your progress for now? Why, yes, I think that I would. Alright, and that brings us to the volcano pipes. And to protract my suffering, I'm going to end the video here, and in the next video we'll wrap up the volcano, and I'll have to deal with these bullshit pipes again. Isn't that exciting? Hopefully I won't forget too terribly much, and prolong my suffering in this place. But if I do, you'll be there to hear me complain with the use of colorful language. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. I hope you don't have to navigate smelly volcano pipes. You have a great day. Take care, everyone.